guys, it is Kayla Waller with Waller Adventures, and today we are at Stephen Foster Folk Culture Center State Park, and we are going to check out the Stephen Foster Museum to learn more about him and his music. So stick around, check it out. So Stephen Foster actually wrote the song that made the Swanee River famous, which Swanee River's over here, like somewhere back there. But we're gonna go check out the museum and learn more about his songs and his life. So let's go. So first off, before we walk in, look how big this building is. It is magnificent. Look at it. It's pretty neat. Yeah, so here's it. It's a Stephen Foster Museum. It's like a memorial, Stephen Foster Memorial Commission. That's really neat. And 1950. Wow. All right, let's go check everything out and see what all this is about. So as you're walking up here, it's cool because they got silhouettes of people. There's some more silhouettes over there. Oh no, it's not that golf cart. But that's cool. They're kind of like shaped into like that time period. Oh, there's some silhouettes in that window. Wow. It's pretty dark in here. I don't know where to start first. Okay. Considering the dioramas. It says this plantation-style museum opened in 1950 as a part of the tourist attraction celebrating Stephen Foster, the composer of Florida State Song. Some dioramas depict inaccurate scenes of slavery and romanticized views of the Old South, as described in Foster's song and reinforced during the era of racial segregation. So here's his plantation melody song. So the dioramas depict minstrel songs or the view of the Old South. Camptown Races, My Old Kentucky Home, Oh Susanna, Old Black Joe, Way Down Upon the Swanee River, and so on. My Old Kentucky Home, 1853. Oh, they got the mule and the cart moving back there in the back. That's pretty neat. Open thy latest love? Lacy, I don't know. But it's like, it's got the moon and the riverboat in the back, or the steamboat. They're out here playing instruments at the front of the house. That's neat. So this one depicts old Susanna. That's cool. They're out on the chuck wagons. That's really neat. Is the fire going? Yeah, the fire is going. These little dioramas are really neat. Way down upon the Swanee River. Oh, that's cool. It's got the house in the background. Wow. And it has the river. Old dog tray. Got an old dog sitting there. Oh wow, is that like a little projector thing? That's neat. Camptown Races. 1950. They'll come back by again. Yeah, they're on the back there. They're in the back there racing. They'll come back up to the front in a minute. Alright, give it a second. They'll come back up to the front. There they go. That's pretty neat. Jeannie with the light brown hair, 1854. Oh, she's back there in like the it's like a scram type thing. But he's back there writing the song for his love. You got kitty cats. Alright, so this one talks about the bell, the tiring tribute. It says 97 bells once rang out from the top of this 200-foot tower, historically chiming every quarter hour. They provide the heartbeat of a park that celebrates music. This is one of the world's largest carillons, and restoration efforts are currently underway to help the bell ring again. Oh, that's cool. Oh, look at the trucks and everything. See people in the tower. Musicians and storytellers employed to the exceptional acoustics of the tower interior. That's neat. It says, among the banks of the Swanee River made famous by Stephen Foster, the original park developers wanted music to be a part of every guest's experience. That's really neat. But yeah, we'll go look at the tower in a minute. Wow, look at the old clock. There's more like stuff. The Christie paintings. Oh, okay. Stephen Foster works. Alright, so looking over this, it talks about his life. It says he was 9th out of 10 children. It talks about how he lived in Pittsburgh. He had a college education. And he had some musical training by Henry Kibler. This is a brief post. It says he worked in bookkeeping in Cincinnati, things like that. It's aside from this, he went to New York for a little bit. Then he was a pioneer. It says there's no music business as we know it. This is no performing rights, fees, the whole 9 yards, all that. It says today more people know the myths about Stephen Foster than the facts. The truth, in truth, he was not a Southerner. He did not glorify slavery. He was not a carefree spendthrift, and he did not die an alcoholic. He was a professional or other original, or our first original songwriter. That's cool. Oh wow, this is a replica of a portable mandolin. It's similar to one played by Stephen Foster. Oh, that's neat. So I guess he played that a lot. Oh, here's some of his old folks at home sheet music. That's neat. Check out all these pianos. There's a ton of them. Look at all these old pianos. That's pretty cool. Now look at the keys. Look at the wooden keys. Like the ivory's popped off. Oh, look at the big painting. This is Howard Chandler Christie painted this in 1948. He's got his signature down there at the bottom, and it's called Beautiful Dreamer. It says this painting is one of 2 commissioned for the Stephen Foster Museum. Beautiful Dreamer is a 20th century portrait of Stephen Foster surrounded by imagery from 3 of his songs. Beautiful Dreamer, Jeannie with the light brown hair, and Old Folks at Home. That's what's represented in his pictures. In this picture. Yeah, so there's Jeannie, and then I guess that's the old home. What's that one? I guess Beautiful Dreamer is that top one up there at the top. You can't really see it, the light's shining on it. You see, there you go. That's a little better of it. Check out that old style dress. She's taller than me. It's a Stephen's niece, Evelyn Foster, at home with the desk and chair displayed here. Oh wow, oh look. Wow, that's neat. Oh yeah, that's it, when they had it at home. Check out this piano. So it's origin of the Jean Ball. The Jean with the light brown hair vocal auditions was first conceived in 1951 to bring out attention to the Stephen Foster Memorial and raised funds for an amphitheater on the Swanee River. The event celebrates talented young vocalists and promotes American composers. That's really neat. Wow. So, Jenny Lynn Piano. Jenny Lynn. Says located on the soundboard of this piano is a note of appreciation written by the famous opera singer Jenny Lind, known as the Swedish Nightingale. This piano was used during her performance of Stephen Foster's song at the Philadelphia Opera Company on October 21st, 1850. It was constructed by the master artisans with straight rosewood and is believed to have been over 100 years old at the time it was restored, and it was donated to the Stephen Foster Memorial in 1950. That's really, really cool. So, side note, Jeannie Lynn, you probably know her from the Greatest Showman movie from like Disney's with Hugh Jackman and all that. So Jeannie Lynn is in that. She toured with him for a little bit. Fun fact, there is a road in LaGrange, North Carolina called Jeannie Lynn. And it's really close to the grandparents' farm. But it was rumored, I don't know if it's true, there is a tree on that road that Jeannie Lynn sang under. That's why that road is called Jeannie Lynn now. But they were traveling and they were coming through North Carolina, and they stopped, I guess, either to camp out or just stop to have a break. And apparently she sang under the tree that's there, and they named the road after her. So that's a little side note history of Jeannie Lynn. Alright, so here is so don't touch these. Oh, look at the ivories on this. That's neat. Wow, it says this piano is no less than 185 years old and has mother of pearl keys. It was donated to the Stephen Foster Memorial and placed in the museum in October 1950. Wow, look how old this thing is. There's more of the mother of pearl up there. Wow, that's really cool. Alright, coming into the next room. There's more pianos in this one. Wow, look at this piano. They have this one blocked off. You cannot touch it. I mean, look at that. Look at all the detail on it. That's really neat. There's another older piano. Oh, wow, look at this one. What is this one? Look at the keys on it. Look how old they are. It says Steinway Concert Grand Piano. This 1907 Steinway Concert Grand Piano is equipped with a rare Von Janko keyboard. It was donated to the Stephen Foster Memorial by Miss Winifred Bush Hill in memory of her father, Franklin Coleman Bush. Mr. Bush was a pioneer living in Florida from 1896 to 1940. He started the first school of music in Miami and was the first Steinway representative in the state of Florida. That's neat. Wow, that's really cool. Look at all the keys on it. As that talks about it, it says the modern standard piano keyboard design evolved over 1,000 years. This is in 1882. An alternative keyboard arrangement was invented by Paul von Janko of Hungary. It says while standard keyboards require multiple finger patterns or chords and scales, the von Janko keyboard is designed so that each chord and scale has the same shape and fingering regardless of the key. Wow. So it says the layout has 6 rows of keys arranged in 3 pairs with multiple keys fixed on a single lever, providing easier reach to more notes with one hand. This design allows the same note to be played on different keys, permitting this is the pianist to choose the most convenient note. Wow. Daggone, that's neat. Here is another painting. It says happy day. It says many happy days I squander. This painting is one of 2 commissioned. So this is the other one. It says the painting is about from a line in the second verse of Old Folks at Home that reads, "Many happy days I squandered, many the songs I sung." This is Christie's interpretation of the second verse of that song. The young boy and the girl in the painting represent Foster and a friend enjoying the carefree days of youth. That's cool. Look at that chair. Look how old it is. Check out this piano. Okay. It says Stephen Foster often played this piano at a neighbor's home in Pittsburgh, according to the owner of the piano at the time. Foster visited her home with several friends. While playing this piano, he noticed a young girl, Nellie Bly, dancing with a broom. He asked who the girl was, then right there wrote the song Nellie Bly, an upbeat song about the joys of combining music with daily chores. So he wrote that song on this computer. He wrote that song on this piano. I get tongue-tied. Here's another piano. Check it out. Look at that. Look at that piano stool. That's neat. Look at that. Look at the keys, how they're missing and stuff. And how they're yellowed over time. That's neat. Alright, so we're going to go out back and look at the tower. And I don't know if the side things have stuff going on in it. We'll look and see. Alright, so this caught my eye as I was getting ready to walk out the door. It says the Swanee River and Stephen Foster's music share an elusive mystique that transcends time and place. Early on, an eloquent New York editor perceived that the river was much more than a stream that rises in Georgia and flows through northern Florida on its way to the Gulf of Mexico. The real Swanee River, he wrote, rises in the highest mountains of the human soul and is fed by the deepest springs in the human heart. It flows through the pleasant, sunny lands of memory. It empties into the glorious ocean of unfulfilled dreams. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous day today. It's nice and cool. The birds are chirping. So there's the tower back there. I'm going to go check out the other sides of the museum and see if they're open, and then we will drive over there and look at the tower a little closer. Alright, so we're back at the front of the museum. I guess you could have come out those doors. Oh, look at the fountain. Oh, that's neat. Yeah, I guess you can come out the side doors and come over here. Let's see what this is about. Cafe building. Oh, so that's a cafe in here. That's neat. We'll look real quick. Oh, yeah. That's neat. There's a little cafe over here. Let's go and see what... I don't think that side's anything either, but we'll go look and see. Alright, so this side is called Genie Dressing Room. I guess it's for like venues, like if you have weddings and stuff. That's really neat. Alright, so we want to get in the truck and drive to the tower and look at it. I don't know if we can go in it because they're restoring it, but we'll see when we get there. Alright, we made it to the tower. How tall it is. Alright, so we're gonna walk around it and see what we can see. Maybe we can go in it. I don't know. It says they're trying to refurbish it. But yeah, like it said in the museum, this used to every hour chime music because they wanted music in the park. Oh, it is open. So we can go in there. So if you look across, there's the Stephen Foster Memorial Museum. So let's go in here and see what's going on, I guess. Oh, wow. Oh, my God. Wow. Was not expecting this to be in here. So they got on November 11th, 2020, they got $20,000 for the museum restoration fund. Oh, what's this? This is the system is composed of. Oh, it's talking about the bell system here. Oh wow, look at it. It's the world's largest tubular bell. Was installed in a tower in the summer of 1958. Wow. Oh, look, you can see it says Linda Lee shows one of the 97 bells. That's neat. Wow, look at all those bells. That's a lot of bells. Oh, so here's how the mechanism works. Like, legit. Look at that. That's pretty neat. And that's one of the bells. Sorry. It says bells notes used to chime the time are quarter hour, half hour, 3/4, an hour. So it gives you the tones, or like the notes. Also, here's some pictures that says the electric player. Here's the console. There's electrical player. That's the paper roll that it plays. That's neat. There's another piano. Andrew Carnegie at one time owned this 1902 grand piano. Nice. Carnegie Hall. Oh, look at the dress. Jean ball gown. Oh, wow. So it says this 1854 style ball gown was presented for Jeannie contestants to the Stephen Foster Center in observation of the 100th anniversary of the copywriting of Jeannie with the light brown hair. It was created and presented by Mr. Richard D. I'm sorry. He's a costume designer. Oh, he was a costume designer at Ringling School of Arts after a sketch by Professor Guy Saunders at Ringling. That's neat. Oh, look at this piano. It's got Stephen Foster on it. On his plantation home. It says it's, let me see. Yeah, so here's more information about it. I'll get as close as I can to it so you can pause the video and read it if you want to. Ooh, look at this banjo. You can tell it's been played a couple of times. Oh, cool. So here's this is a copy of original manuscript. Wow, look at them. Oh, there's some tambourines. Wow. Oh, look at the band. It's got their names. That's pretty cool. J.A. Coburn's All-Star Minstrels. That's neat. Look at this violin. Look how old it is. Wow. That's so neat. Here's some more stuff with music. It says the Athens Academy in Pennsylvania. Stephen Foster attended school in Athens from 1840 to 1841. Wow, look at the music. Music sheets. Oh, so he wrote this waltz at the age of 14 years old. Wow. So Toiga is the Indian word for where the loving waters meet. That's neat. But that's the word. You can see it up there. The waltz. The Glendy Brook. Wow. That's neat. I love these dioramas. They're nice. They're like old school dioramas. Look how big that thing is. That's neat. This is a music cabinet used to store sheet music and music books. Wow. That's neat. Okay, so here's a bunch of written letters. This is his receipts for music over there. Scrap of paper found in Stephen Foster's pocketbook after his death. Wow. Here's his wallet with it in there too. That's the only child of Stephen and Jane Foster, born in Pittsburgh. Yeah, that's his daughter older in 1919. Here at the memorial. Alright, so it says left to right. It says Marion Foster, which is Stephen Foster's daughter. And so that the one in the middle is his granddaughter. And then the guy in the back is his grandson. And then that's his great granddaughter. So the one standing in the back is Stephen's daughter. Okay, so here's Stephen Foster's descendants. says Miss Jessie Welsh Rose and Dallas Clayland Rose. I guess that's him on that side. And Matthew Wiley Welsh, Marion Foster Welsh. That's Foster's only child. And then Dorothy Rose Melody over there. That's his great granddaughter. This is a painting of Stephen Foster. It's a depiction of Stephen Foster from 1940s from the artist Ben Stahl. It's he was advertised. It's the advertising promotion for John Hancock Insurance Agency. Oh wow! It says the American Society of Composers and Authors and Publishers salutes Stephen Foster Genie auditions, which have been a vital part of the Florida music community for 36 years. January 10th, 1987. That's neat. There's a statue of him. Here's some more of his music. Hard times come again no more. Old dog tray. Alright, it says this Vaseline glass paperweight was always located on Morrison Foster's desk, the one utilized by Stephen in writing Old Folks at Home. That's neat. Got some letters there. It says Stephen Foster at age 32. And then there's his wife. It's one of two known photos of her. So the White Cottage and birthplace of Stephen Foster in Pennsylvania. So the cottage was torn down during the Civil War, wing by wing, and the Stephen Foster Memorial Home was built on the same site. So it says this this photography of a painting by Mr. Miller in 1828. That's neat. This is Stephen Foster's parents. It's a portrait of Stephen Foster and George Cooper. It's a tintype of Stephen Foster. There's another diorama of Old Folks at Home. That's pretty neat. See the chickens pecking. little boy dancing and playing the banjo. I was not expecting that in the tower. That was a lot of information and a lot of history in there about music in America and the composers. That's really neat. Wow, that's a pretty neat tower. I wish we could hear the bells, but it's under restoration right now. Alright guys, so thanks for hanging out with me at the Stephen Foster Museum. There's a lot of history here. It's just mind-blowing on how how they perceived everything back in the 1800s. It was that time period, and I think it's awesome that we can learn about that time period and learn from it and gain knowledge, so that way we can grow from it. So this is a really neat museum. And it's two separate ones, which is really cool. I was not expecting that in there. I thought it was going to talk more about the bell itself, but it talked about Stephen Foster as well, and it has some more pictures of him in there, which is really cool. So I hope you enjoyed this video of the Stephen Foster Museum. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you're subscribed to our channel, we greatly appreciate it. If you're not, hit that subscribe button. It helps our channel grow. We're also on Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. And below this video, there will be some cool Wild Adventures merch, like my sweatshirt that I got on. There is a link to this shop in the description below, so you can check out our other merch. And if you go to Facebook, you can send us a message so you can purchase your very own Wild Adventures koozie and holographic sticker. So thanks for watching. See you soon. Hey guys, it's me again. If you want to subscribe to our channel, click over here. If you want to check out some more videos, click down there. If you want to check out our cool merch shop, go to the description below and click the link. Thanks for watching. See you on the next video.